Hi, I'm Alex from Centre for Cancer Nutrition, and today I'm going to be making some salmon patties. Now I know I've done salmon patties in the past, about 3 years ago. You'll find that on the YouTube channel. However, I wanted to show you the energy saving way of making them. So when I'm talking energy saving, it's where you don't have to do a lot to produce a really good tasty meal. So what I have here, first of all, I've got the salmon. Now, what I found in the supermarket, my local Woolies, I found a tin of salmon that's already been flaked and boned and had no skin on it. So that was really easy. That takes a lot of that work out of having to take all the bones out and get all the skin off. That takes a lot of time and energy. The other thing I found there, the spring onions, I think you call them green onions in other parts of the world. I found these in the fresh produce department in a little container like this, and they're already chopped up, so you don't have to chop those up either, just put them in. Another thing that I like from Woolworths is their Prep Set Go range, and I'm putting in sweet potato and pumpkin in these today. And I've also seen in the fresh produce department you can get it already diced up for you. However, I'm using the frozen variety. This is the Prep Set Go, and it's fantastic. Just keep these in the freezer and they're on call anytime that you need them. Look, I'm going to put these in the microwave. You can steam them if you like. I'm going to use about 3/4 of a cup of each of these, maybe a cup, probably a cup is what I'll need today. So that's really easy. No chopping, slicing, dicing involved in that at all. I'm also going to use an egg in there. You don't have to use an egg. My favourite thing for thickening up different ingredients, something that needs thickening up without using an egg, is either ground chia seeds or ground flax seeds. So today I'm going to be using the ground flax seed. It is a brown flax, so it will give it that, you know, those brown specks in there. I haven't yet found golden flax that's been ground, but you can easily grind that up in, you know, if you have something that would do that for you in the blender, something like that. But this is already ground for me, so again, I don't have to do it. Okay, so I'm going to get these into the microwave. What I'm going to do after that is actually put them in the, what do I call it? The whizzer. That's right, we know it as the whizzer, to mash it up, because I don't want to be using the hand masher and wasting my energy doing it that way. You could also just use the stick blender to mash it up as well. Really easy. So I'll get on with that and I'll get back to you. Out of the microwave, now I didn't show you, they're actually cut up into like big sort of chunks or diced chunks. I'm going to do this in whoa, what a load of noise, little food processor, and I don't have a cutting blade on, but I think that'll be okay. It's quite soft anyway. So what I want to do is just mash that up a bit, and then I'm going to add other things into there. So let's have the lid on. Hopefully it won't make too much noise. Oh, we're not on. Right, finished up with that. And look, it's pretty smooth. Probably don't want soup, but it also depends on what you can stomach as well, or what you can take and swallow. So if it needs to be quite smooth, make it quite smooth. And in that instance, the onions would need to be really smooth as well, but everything else should be fine in it. Okay, now to that, I'm actually just going to pop in all of this salmon without making a mess everywhere, like I usually do. One, and I'm going to pop in probably, oh, cheeky thing, pop in most of this. See how that goes. Some of those chunks are a bit big. I am going to pop in the egg. Always fraught with danger doing that. Oh no, there we go. That's that. And oh, I have some seasoning here. Now I like using the Mingle seasonings because that says without the nasties, and it's quite true, no nasties in there. So let's have a bit of that. This is the herb and garlic one. That in there. And I am going to put in a bit of flaxseed to start it all off binding together. There we go. Right, lid back on. You could just put this in a mixing bowl and mix it up at this point, but let's see how this goes. I think that'll do. We'll just mix it. this out to there and back up onto here. Move this out of the way. Bound to spill something else. And oh look, perfect. There we go. Now, these be nice and moist too, but they're not sloppy that you can't form a good ball with them. Okay, there we are. Ah, forgot to get a plate. There we go. Okay, now, as you have nice clean hands, by the way, just make them up to whatever size you'd like them. There we go. Okay, we'll do it about that size, and that can just be pressed down once it's in the pan. So what I would do with these is just pop them into a non-stick fry pan. Look, you can spray a bit of oil in there if you want. If you don't want the outsides of them crispy, I wouldn't put the oil on, or perhaps pop them in the oven with a covering on them so they just heat through if the throat's a bit sore and you don't want any sharp bits going down. But there we go. This is the energy saving way of doing a salmon patty. Too easy, haven't had to chop a thing, which is lovely. Suits me fine anyway. Let me know if you make them and send me in some pictures. I'd like to see what you do with them. There we go. Bye for now.